You gotta have a lot of luck in Hollywood.
Especially at award shows. So you guys, these are our favorite award show moments that are like super lucky.
Yeah, this is Throwback. Today's episode of Throwback is brought to you by Lucky Charms. Need a boost of luck? Lucky for you, they're full of Lucky Charms.
And the winner is Sandra Bullock on The Blind Side.
All right, so some people say that Sandra Bullock got super lucky at the Oscars the year that she beat out Meryl Streep.
And those some people are me.
It was kind of an unlucky time for Meryl Streep, which is rare because she has probably the most Oscars in Oscar history. That woman has played every character known to man, and she deserves to win most of the Oscars that she gets.
Right.
So everybody was expecting her to win the Oscar for Julie and Julia. But then Sandra Bullock came in with The Blind Side.
That movie was so good.
It's a great movie.
It's so happy. It's just a feel-good movie.
And she played that role.
She was one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good, and she deserved it. Sandy has been killing it. It was time for her to win, and she got lucky.
This was like Sandra Bullock peaking, right? All of a sudden, 2010 was her year. Sorry, Meryl, you've had all the other years.
Meryl Streep, I love you, but you can't win everything, you know? It's true.
I don't really know if that's luck or just like sheer talent.
That is the question.
This is the first Academy Award and second nomination for Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence falling at the Oscars in 2013. This was like a moment to remember. This also isn't the first time she took a tumble, so it was very unlucky that she did fall going to accept the award.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like that kind of made her the most relatable person in the entire world. So I would say it was kind of lucky.
That just made her even more likable and more relatable.
Yeah.
She looked beautiful. She's so talented, and then you like see her fall, and you're like, hey, I fall
more.
too. Yeah,
She's just like us.
And all I kept thinking was, if she's not okay, the entire night of awards is ruined.
Yeah. I kept thinking she's so lucky she just found her brand.
Ah, that's so true.
She will always be the girl that falls. She's just like the lovable idiot. She's just like, oh God, it's just me, Jennifer. I'm really hot and pretty and I fall.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Yeah.
People praised her for it. They're like, she's so relatable.
She's so brave.
Yeah.
Call me crazy, call me a conspiracy theorist, but I think Homegirl planned it.
Really? This fall might have been real. I think the following falls might have been conjured up for press.
The reason why she was actually lucky is because Hugh Jackman, such a gem, such a gent, came out of the front row to try to help her up because he's a classy fella, and so she's lucky she had some backup.
What I like about her falling is I feel like it makes me feel like I could too also maybe one day possibly win an Oscar.
Stretch.
No, I could be lucky.
Okay, you're lucky.
Grammy for Best New Artist goes to Esperanza Spalding.
So in 2011,
Yeah.
Best New Artist. I know Best New Artist has a lot of upsets because people are very passionate about it.
Yeah.
But Justin Bieber was nominated.
And everyone's like, who's gonna win? Justin Bieber or Drake? Justin Bieber or Drake? Justin Bieber or Drake? And then Esperanza Spalding was like, I'm gonna take that, bye.
Whoa, holy crap, that is luck. Esperanza Spalding, who is this really talented jazz singer, and she really deserved to win, and she did win, and it was a huge upset.
Esperanza Spalding was definitely lucky to win the Grammy in 2011, but I was lucky when I ran into her at a buffet recently.
Wait, what, Jocelyn?
Yeah, I was at a buffet in LA, as you do, and I was like, that girl looks kind of familiar, and then I realized, hey, you know who else likes buffets? Esperanza Spalding.
Also though, I don't know if we should say it's lucky that she won because she was just super talented. It's like just not as many people listen to her as they would Justin Bieber because he's played on every radio station to ever exist. You know what though? I love an underdog story.
Absolutely.
And her Esperanza means hope, and she didn't lose it. So she's lucky that she was named Hope. Otherwise, she wouldn't have had any.
Why are you so angry about it?
Because my name's Leah, and Leah means anger.
Does it?
Shut up!
Hey, that's good, look at us.
Nice.
Oh, yes!
I want to throw it back to when Ellen took that epic selfie heard round the world at the Oscar with all of her, at the Oscars, with all of her famous friends.
Loved that.
Usually, to get that many people in, you'd have to use a selfie stick.
I would say it's luck, but as someone that is great at taking selfies, I have a great, really long selfie arm. I just have long, lanky arms. It's kind of uncomfortable sometimes.
I remember I was so disappointed when I found out that that was planned beforehand because I thought it was just a spur of the moment selfie.
Yeah.
But regardless, it was kind of like one of those moments that made the whole night.
They had pizza, they had celebrities, They had friends. It was like the most Instagram Insta ever.
It was.
Yeah.
It broke Twitter. And in 2014, like, that was a big deal. Nowadays, people break Twitter all the time.
Right. She was able to get so many people in. She didn't have to embarrass herself by using a selfie stick.
So many people. Are we saying it's embarrassing to have a selfie stick? Because I definitely have one. I used it when I was getting a flat tire, and I was like, say cheese to the AAA guy.
Were selfie sticks a thing at this time, though?
No, they invented them because of this photo.
Are you being for real? Because I would believe it.
Yeah.
And the Grammy goes to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
So in 2014 at the Grammys, Macklemore beat out Kendrick Lamar.
He did.
So it was a big debacle because both of these artists are like crazy talented.
Well, and a lot of people, I feel like, thought Macklemore was like a one-hit wonder for Thrift Shop,
Yeah.
and they just were like, yeah.
If that's not luck, I truly don't know what it is.
Well, no, I don't think.
Kendrick, though.
Hey, let me tell you
Kendrick's
something.
like an art.
Okay, Kendrick is a walking art piece.
He is. He's
But
amazing.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, they had bangers all year that year.
They totally did, and their music was so like relevant and meaningful to people.
He's lucky that people love talking about thrift shopping because that song, it was the most ubiquitous song of the year. Moms, dads, grandmas, my grandma, they were all singing this song.
They were everywhere. You couldn't like turn on the radio, just open open your laptop, turn on the TV without seeing that song. It took over pop culture.
He was a lucky duck.
No, he wasn't lucky. The thing was rigged because, no, rigged.
I love Macklemore and I love Ryan Lewis, although I don't know what Ryan Lewis does besides wear hats.
Right.
Although it was lucky, I feel like they brought it upon themselves. You know,
That
they
is
thought
true.
it into existence.
They
we
like
say,
manifested it.
think it, dream it, believe it.
Roberto Benigni, you know why we're lucky to have seen that?
Why?
Because Oscar entrances are so boring. He spiced it up.
He like spider monkeyed his way all the way up.
He literally like Spider-Man crawled over the most famous people in Hollywood.
I feel like that's something I would do at like a movie theater. It's like you look down the aisle and you go, that's gonna be a little tough. I'll just go this way. And by the way, great idea, because nobody else would remember Roberto Benigni. We would not be talking about him unless he did that creepy Spider-Man move. So you know what? Lucky for him that he remembered to make a mark. Because guess what? That movie wasn't that good.
It goes to
You somebody.
Kings of Leon.
My goodness,
When
Kings of Leon.
with their record of the year win over Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Although I love Kings of Leon, I think they weren't lucky.
too.
I think they deserved it.
Beyonce? No.
That's
Halo, Halo, Halo.
No, their song.
I can see your halo. Oh, Halo. I can't believe that happened. You lucky son of a gun.
I'm sorry. All respect to Kings of Leon, but in what world does You Somebody beat Halo?
Okay, I have to say, I do love You Somebody, but like, she's right. That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
That was luck.
Have several
100%.
seats.
But that is a really great song to hear at Target.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I heard it at the mall just the other day.
Yeah.
So maybe it's doing way better than we thought.
Here's my question for you.
What, baby cakes?
Was it luck or was it talent?
Well, a little bit. No, I'm gonna say here. Well, luck is when talent and opportunity meet each other. Yes, and then when all three of those things come together, you're explosion. Charmed.
Easily, the most lucky thing we discussed in this whole show is everything that's happened with my queen Esperanza.
Oh, Esperance is a good one. But
I live for her.
I'm gonna throw it back to a different one. Who? You know, when You Somebody beat out Taylor Swift, y'all.
The luckiest moment was Esperanza Spalding winning, just because I don't know who she is now. So for her to win Best New Artist, I feel like it's a little luck.
Hands down, the luckiest of the lucky was Kings of Leon, because if you beat out Beyonce and Taylor Swift, you've got a rainbow over you.
There's a pot of gold.
Pot of gold at the end of your life.
I think the luckiest out of all of these is when Jennifer Lawrence took a little spill.
That is luck if I've ever seen it, because what could have been a really embarrassing moment turned out to be
incredibly lucrative.
Yes.
It started as a, oh no, what happened? And it turned into a, this is going to help your entire career.
Definitely lucky.
You don't have to be perfect. That tripping is okay. You gotta pick yourself back up and win an Oscar.
Totally.
Really, I really hope all this luck rubs off on us.
Me too, but it probably won't. Let us know who you thought was the luckiest in the comments below, and then come back
every week.
Subscribe!
But wait, click over to the left to see the best dress from the Grammys red carpet, or click over to the right to see the very best moments from the show. Thanks again to Lucky Charms for sponsoring this episode. Everybody could use a boost of luck from time to time. When in doubt, why risk it? They're pretty lucky.